Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR's restream of the OoTR Season 5 Standard Tournament. And without further delay, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Ginger and Melqui, our absolutely lovely commentators.
Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing today? I know I am super pumped for this matchup, RyuuKane versus TheAranaut. Ginger, what are you looking forward to here?
Everything. I've been looking forward to this for a long time since I saw it. This one, RyuuKane is one of my favorite runners anyway, so always good to see what he's up to. And Aranaut is also excellent. So I'm kind of hoping for a change, but we don't get an AD because I've seen a lot of ADs recently. So
Wow.
maybe we get a jet today.
Wishing against AD for these runners who can do an.
It's not like me, but I think I've seen enough ADs the last few days. I feel like a bit of variety.
Yeah, it has been super action-packed over the last week. Okay, so Lay of the Seed, what we've got here so far, starting with that Forest Medallion. So a free song, which is nice because starting with Song of Time kind of blows.
It's not the best. It really comes down to what the starting locations are when you've got something like that, whether you can get your songs quickly and start traveling about, or whether you just have to hike about with your Song of Time. Yeah.
And we do have adult start, it looks like. Where do we think we're dropping? You're hoping for a jet, so I'm gonna hope for at least a really trolly start, like, you know, out there by Wasteland.
Wasteland would be pretty horrific. Maybe like lab dive entrance, I guess, Lake Hylia. Okay,
sure.
Not great as an adult.
Yeah. See, we've got Cack start, Valley Fortress side, River, Ganon's Castle start. That is the ferry outside Ganon's Castle is such a terrible spawn. There really on top of DMT, because at the start there is nothing you can do unless you have ZL.
Mm-hmm. You just have to, okay, I just have to remember this and come back later.
Yeah, like, okay, I guess this is convenient later. Haiti hoping for my favorite spawn, falling out of the waterfall. I mean, I don't mind a domain start just because it means Lullaby and Ice is an option. I'm always game for that.
Yeah, I agree.
And with the Rush Ice meta, just a little, you know, fun.
Well,
all right.
It's
boring. I mean, I'm not really surprised, but ooh, and a big chest right off the bat here. GTG
to Morpher.
All right.
And hovers.
Oh,
right.
Hey, hovers from the start. Runners are going to be really happy about that. Plenty of things you can do with those hovers that make life just a little easier. We're definitely not going to be seeing a lot of divergence here. Adult CAC is a pretty set order of checks.
Mm-hmm.
And Aetha Aquaheart, thank you for the 6 months.
6 months, good job.
And Vanilla Storms.
Yep, very vanilla.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, Ryu, proving me a liar already. Let's go.
Slight divergence, just rushing straight to the graveyard.
Just gonna show us graveyard a little earlier, I guess. Aeronaut opting not to pick up that stick. Odds are it's just a single stick, but, you know, it could be an upgrade, which, in these settings, I don't know that you really, like, raise your nose at those upgrades. Just because, for those unfamiliar, we do have chest size matches. Oh, Greg! Bye, Greg. You will never be rescued.
It's gonna be staying in the box.
Yep. Greg's gonna have to stay in that box forever. But at least we know. We know where Greg is.
I mean, of all the places to be, that's a pretty safe place.
It is. It can withstand all of time. No one else appears to ever get up there. No one buys the magic beans. No one has the hook shots. That's amazing, Din. The Search and Greg Skew party. Fabulous.
That is so good.
That's so good. Oh. Alright. Do we think Dampe has anything today?
I think so.
Oh, choose. Yes.
That's
technically it's not like something. It's probably the 5-pack just for the insult, but
yeah, I mean, Dampe's not that generous usually.
Bomb rats. But you know what? Even though they're not in logic, our runners can do a lot even with a 5-pack, if that's what it is. And RyuuKane taking the vanilla way out of Dampe race. Using that Song of Time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was chest size matches contents, you find yourself running out of consumables a lot faster. Ryu also skipping that stick. But getting a heart container.
Oh,
the 10-pack.
That's very good early on.
Yeah.
It opens up quite a few options.
Alright. Oh, the sync.
Synchronization on the perfect jump slash synchronization.
That would be kind of an interesting meme category for OoTR. Like synchronized dungeon racing. It'd be like a new branch of co-op.
Like measured by frames or something, so the closer to
Yep.
frame you get, the higher the score. Sounds complicated. Oh no, I'm missing a jump. Yeah, or not.
Yeah, and Ryu taking the safe route, equipping those hovers.
Yeah, that's a good point. you would think RyuuKane probably just forgot because it was the very first item that we got.
Yeah, sometimes it just slips your mind. Oh, I literally just got this.
Had to take the roll of shame, climb all the way back up again.
Yep. Looks like RyuuKane is at minimum gonna see what's above DC here. You can use Choose to do Link the Goron and go into Crater, get the song. Looks like that's what he might be doing, or maybe just peeking his chest in the wall. And Ryu showing us one of our field checks.
It's just a small chest in the wall.
That was Skull Mask is dead.
Yep.
Rip Skull Mask.
And just a small chest in the storms.
Ooh, Market Foolish though. Nice information to have.
I know how I can tell you early on. That's worth it for sure.
Yeah. Right, Minuet in Ice. Fire Temple Foolish. Oh, there's the other copy of the Market Foolish hint, so no
Not
info
such an
advantage.
No.
Serenade at Minuet. Okay. Thank you, VXR. Yep, Minuet and Serenade swapped. Thanks, game. Oh, and here's our Bolero. Was our free song. So, Ryu is opting to go Child, but is gonna save a little time on Era here when he does eventually decide to go through this loop.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what do we have? Deku, Fire, Water, Shadow, and Dodongos as our Medallion dungeons. Jabu, Spirit, and Forest. You know, those are not very promising stone dungeons. The odds of needing to go into one of those, I feel like, is pretty high.
Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, we have the good ones that you don't necessarily want to have to complete, but the bad ones are that you definitely 2 of the 3 is probably going to have something that you need.
Right.
They're not very nice ones to go into. If you
Yep.
have to do. But hey, at least we got Preludes, so that's fast back to Temple of Time, so that'll save Aranaut a bit of time on his way back.
Yep. And we do have... I see AD, all dungeons being thrown out in chat. The dream is alive for AD. Don't know if you're hoping for AD, dream is very alive. Spirit is not necessarily ZL locked, and Shadow is a medallion, so we know that our adult spawn is not on the Nocturne pad, so if either of those ends up on all dungeons. Big Goron is a magic meter. And a strength. Which, is this the upper... Yeah. So the DMC Bomb Grotto up here had a strength. And some good info. And there is a scale. So if you're rooting against AD... be concerned.
Yeah. Easily available items pointing towards Lady. It's never a good thing.
Oh no! Ryu! Grab the chickens! Wow. Coming in clutch with that last chicken. Death Mountain Crater, Path to Queen Goma. It's not the song. So we've got a scale or a strength as options. Yeah, clearly it's the strength. Why not both? And there is our lullaby. AD takes a hard hit there. Yep, the scale is hard required for the Rudo's letter item in Child Lake. And if it's requiring gold scale, it's probably only logically required. Because we can get around that with iron boots and a hook shot, but... Oh, double defense. Oh, Ryu's saying no to double defense.
He's like, no, I'm a pro. I don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Ryu is not gonna have any kind of problem skipping that by, but it hurts me. Oh, crash child spawn. Unpleasant. It was right by the hint stones there.
Central Pillar dead in fire is foolish.
Yeah, fire being foolish and a medallion, though, that gives me... Okay, Serenade. As hinted... Okay. Cack Path to Bongo Bongo, likely to be for hovers, but it might be... There might be another item or a song. Ryu opting to go Valley Lake here, it looks like. I'm not sure if that was a strat from Era, but that looked amazing.
Whatever it was, it worked.
Just got yeeted across half of that maze. Yep, Link went zoom. Okay, so Burning Cack is Nocturne. AD pretty dead now, folks. Rip the dream. Yeah, Vanilla Nocturne after a foolish fire. A potentially very buried Kokiri sword, though. More chews. Yeah, hammer and Kokiri sword, which our path to Goma currently is a scale and a strength. Oh. Little manipulation of the camera here. Was that blue fire?
I didn't actually see it. It went through too fast.
Oh, it was a t-shirt.
Okay. Looks like something in the waterfall.
What you got for us? And the iron boots. Interesting. Navi did not want us to see that t-shirt. Yeah, the game is gonna expect you to get those iron boots. Central Pillar is dead though, as hinted, so whether or not these runners want to use the iron boots for anything, you know, just kinda probably not. But gold scale might be nowhere to be found. 40 is a slingshot.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to be seeing that.
Yeah, probably will not need that, unless Target in the Woods is hinted to be something, and it's the only available slingshot.
It's, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of unfair to everybody if that happens.
That looked like something... Okay, it was light arrows. It's like it looked yellow. We don't have a slingshot, so it couldn't be Deku seeds. Alright, so light arrows are not going to be our path to Queen Goma. Okay, I feel very comfortable saying that. You're right, Matt. 40 could be logically required. They will not be doing it. Yes, Ganon must have the Kokiri sword. This is set up so that they can beat the game. So Ganon having Kokiri sword would be shenanigans. I don't know who would be behind. Yeah, Aranaut might end up clearing DC here. Buying a shield. Okay. I had some seed bleed there. Sorry, they don't have shields.
Yeah, team buy a shield today for Aranaut.
Yep. I mean, that's a play I agree with. You're walking by it on your way up here. You had the money. You just do it. Just buy it. Save yourself some heartache. Ooh, a bottle with a fish. Jabu play intensifies.
Yeah, Rush Ice also intensifies.
Yeah, Rush Ice. Yeah, they do have ZL. They now have a bottle that they can empty. Sounds good. Rush Ice. Yeah, Rush Ice sounds a little better than Rush Jabu for Ring Chest, especially since we don't have letter yet. But since we don't have bombs and we have a scale, okay, 50 is another bottle. We will not be seeing that bottle.
That's really expensive milk.
Is that Sun Song? Sun Song on Ocarina of Time?
I think so.
Oh,
kind of yellow.
Love it.
It is Samsung.
I enjoy a Sun Song Ocarina of Time solely because if it does end up being AD for that one single check, no one is happy. And it's so amazing.
The corpse of AD has been resuscitated in one
Yeah,
moment.
it's not
It's still alive. There's still a chance.
It's on life support.
Oh no, it's Saria's apparently. So
Oh. Okay, so that's 2 whole checks. 2 whole checks. Yeah, still technically alive. Slightly even more alive than Sun Song.
double the checks,
Yep.
double the chance. I don't know if it actually works that way, but it should.
Oh, Lee, no. Dance down with long shot. Let's go. Oh, a big chest here. Okay, so our path is
much
useless,
vanilla?
it's for a slingshot.
It's like the 3rd vanilla thing so far. And we've
Yep.
got a vanilla medallion as well. It's,
Yep.
wow.
So our path is Garbo. It's for a slingshot. Some logical slingshot. Somewhere. Aeronaut showing off some hot strats. Amazing. I have actually seen Vanilla Kokiri Sword several times in S5 settings. Whether it be practice seeds or seeds people are doing sims on. I think that happens a lot more in these settings just because having access to Deku... I mean, it's what, 7 checks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is that 30 is prescription? For our potential magic meter? I'm game. I'm game for 30 skulls. That seems fair. That's a fair compromise, right? It's not AD.
For the prescription for the
Still
magic.
30 skulls.
Yeah, that would be an AD, but would still a non-AD, but like would be acceptable, I think.
Yeah,
Take that.
I mean, 30 skulls if these runners wanted to. Once they get a hookshot or a boomerang, you know, some kind of ranged weapon. Let's see. Wayfaring Fox, we do know that Ocarina of Time teaches Saria's song, just hasn't been updated yet. Our foolish locations are, yeah, Fire Temple, River, and Market. I don't remember River, but well, I'm sure that that's true. And we know that 30 skulls is our prescription, 40 is a slingshot, and 50 is a bottle with milk in it. Minuet is in Ice Cavern. I'm kind of gonna enjoy if this is a completely dead Deku, though. And it's like all of the progression is actually in shadow.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to get in there.
It's just for game saying, here's a key to Deku, but there's nothing in there.
I mean, clearly they don't expect you to rush in here. the game expects you to go get that slingshot that it's hinted.
That's true, yeah. By the time you come here in Logic, you've got like everything else.
Yep.
You've probably found the hint that it's barren by that point.
Yep. We do have a big chest here, it looks like. And a skull. A medallion and a hammer. Though that... Oh.
Speaking of, not anymore.
Never mind. Rush Shadow.
So, yeah, Nocturne now. Very easily available.
Especially with that free t-shirt.
And Baron Fire, so we don't need to, like... It just comes down to the boss key, hopefully.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be at the very
highest
top.
Goron.
You know it's up there. Though, you know, maybe not. Those early hovers, there's a chance that fire is hovers locked and we're actually in for a very quick foolish fire. Yeah, logically, no bow, no bombs. Ryu does not have that strength yet, which is bomb locked. It looks like he was thinking about how he was going to nerf the slingshot requirement. Going for a good old B1 skip. Very nice. Has flame storage and everything. Alright. And Era. Looks like we have the wrong dungeon marked for completion for Era. He did complete the Dongos. If we could get that. Thank you. Much appreciated. So each of our runners will have one med done here at the 24-minute mark, which is honestly very early for S5 settings. Usually even around the hour mark you start seeing the first med. It just ends up being that it takes so much longer to collect your required items, but those chews and that strength in particular helped Era through there. That vanilla Kokiri sword.
So much so much vanilla so far.
Yeah. Right, so what do we think Ryu does here? I'm guessing a Lost Woods loop into maybe Child Goron City. Oh, he doesn't have that strength.
Yeah, I still think he'll do the Lost Woods. There's not a huge amount he can do.
Looks like Era did not find the Skull Math Kint yet. I don't quite remember where that was, but we might see another hint here at Castle. Probably get a look at Castle Fairy. Not sure how many chews he has left. Probably 4. Oh no. He picks up a pack. Oh. Ah. That's right. He hasn't been to Ranch yet to get Lullaby.
Looks like he definitely will be now.
Yeah, I'm curious if RyuuKane ends up doing the Valley Lake loop as well.
Literally right after he buys the mask, he finds out that he didn't need to buy the mask.
Yep. At least you don't pay up front for the mask.
That's true. That's true. It's just borrowed it forever.
Yeah. I'm just taking this with me now. Bye. Yes. Definitely has the info about Skull Mask now. It's just a funny moment watching them pick up a Skull Mask and then immediately get the info. Anytime the game gives you info that you've already, like, done, made motions for, or you just found out, like, you go pick up Saria's song and then it's hinted. You just go, thanks, game.
RyuuKane making up a little bit of time there with
Yeah.
a perfect chickens. Saved
Ooh,
like 10
bow.
seconds.
Alright.
Bow on Ocarina game. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna really hope to find a hookshot before going into fire, honestly, but maybe not. I'm not sure what to think of this seed so far. You know, here we are a half hour in. Each of our runners has a different dungeon completed. I am guessing they will both complete the other's dungeon very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a bit of a mirror because RyuuKane is still got to check out Kiri Forest and then find the Kakiri sword and just go do Deku, and likewise, RyuuKane will go back adult into Dongo.
Yeah, yep. It just kind of depends on when... Oh, Era is going after double defense.
Nice, I can respect that.
Okay, and Sun Song was... What?
I was gonna say now we can literally just ignore any chests that he wants.
Yeah, I mean, basically. 5 hearts with double defense. Era's done. That's gross, VXR. But yeah, the seed seems to be pushing you pretty hard towards getting that Nocturne. With the free Kokiri sword, with it locking the hammer. Back of Lake Hints, it looks like here.
It's
Oh.
Lake Hylia to Dodongo. Okay.
Interesting. I believe that's gotta be Adult Lake. We do know light arrows are here, but that is not path to King Dodongo. And I thought we saw child fishing, but maybe I hallucinated that. So currently what we're looking at is that Scale is access to river to buy beans. Disgusting.
That's pretty nasty. I kind of hope it's true.
Yeah, right? Maybe that's not lights. Era did not pick that up, and he does have that scale.
Yeah, it looked like lights to me when I looked at him.
Yeah. Maybe he plans to go to Domain and is just doing it on the way there.
Yeah, there's got to be some reason like that.
Yeah. Yeah, makes a little more sense. Don't necessarily need to go out of your way at that moment if you are going into Domain and then into River. Alright. What you gonna do, Ryu? Gonna steal a, Looks like he's looking for a rupee to steal. Remember Greg, Ryu?
If only I had a hook shot.
If only I had my long shot or beans. Greg up there in the TARDIS laughing. Not so high and mighty now, are we? Yeah, Ryu's just going straight into fire.
See how far we can get.
GTG still path to Morpha. Which at this point has to be a hook shot. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It can be something that leads to a hook shot, but... But it's not irons. That we know. Now that begs the question, where is our horse? Yeah, I'm with you, Thunder. Where's the horse?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, Graveyard is a good shout. We haven't seen Composer Grave yet. And yes, Minuet's out there in Ice Cavern waiting for these runners whenever they rush ice. Maybe Ryu will rush fire here and then rush ice. Just for fun.
If it gets a really quick boss key and is able to just finish your file, then you might think I have got loads of time. I'll pop into ice on my way.
Yeah, exactly. No reason I can't. Just $5 on lab dive. This is not lab dive. This is diving mini game. Ooh, it's gonna be a long match, folks. I'm already lost. Where am I? Who am I watching? Alright, we are gonna get some more info here. We already had that info. I want new info.
Free keys at the very start of the dungeon.
That's what it looks like to me, VXR, but maybe not. Oh yeah, and again, river is foolish. Then no. But I thought it looked like fire arrows.
They're not stocking up on beans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But not for Greg.
No. Definitely not. That'd be good, though. That would be good. Nope, we are expecting our bomb bag to be here in Adult Lake. I guess we hope.
That's a good idea.
We hope. Very nice jump from Ryu there. Already at 7 goals. Yep, that is the bean planted for the aeronaut. And we have a lot of keys here in the first rooms of fire. Chat, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to actually climb, like, all of Fire Temple. This foolish Fire Temple. Gonna take a while. Yeah, I don't know if chat is winning this one, Zaza. I mean, we're all here together enjoying a match between two excellent runners, but there are not enough shenanigans for my taste quite yet. It's probably not an AD seed. Yeah, 30 skulls for prescription for magic. Definitely. Okay, we have another bow. Awesome. That's not path.
Nope. you need to like 4 arms to dual wield it.
Yeah. Yeah, prescription. It literally does not get worse than the prescription. Because I'm pretty sure these runners are more than capable of doing the Bolero heat time override strat for the very end, but that still means that you have to go get your frog and like walk it to lake. Alright, there is that strength for Ryu and Kokiri sword for Era.
Yeah, and then makes sense for Ryu to make his way down to Goron City and then DC.
Definitely. Let's see. We're pretty sure Bombs is in Adult Lake. Lake was hinted path to King Dodongo, which pretty much has to be Bombs at this point. Ryu kind of rushing 10 skulls here. Yes, Pepperoni. The Goma path is definitely for Sling. Oh. I'm pretty sure that was the prescription on 30 or the Big Goron. It was one of the magic Big Goron related hints. Era very unhappy to see. We're only 40 minutes in. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, vanilla Kokiri sword.
Decoy tray?
Magic decoy.
Yes. Yep, Big Goron has magic, and the trade sequence starts at prescription.
Full trade sequence if we have to today.
Yep. $5 up here. Yeah, I mean, there are 2 magic meters in the game.
Yeah, I imagine
But-
they're definitely hoping that they find enough now.
Yeah, like, where's the other one, though? We saw Child Domain. There was no slingshot there. Yeah, it can't be a magic there. It is Foolish River. Yeah, I think Ryu wanted a hookshot, to be honest. There were plenty of keys to go past the big lava room, but he just opted not to. Probably because he doesn't have an actual bomb bag. And doing ground jumps with chews. I don't even know if it's possible. I'm pretty sure I have seen it, but...
I'm pretty sure you can, but it's you don't really want to because
yeah,
it's hard, and as you've not got many chews, you don't want to waste 2 or 3 of them sometimes on a jump and then have to
right, exactly.
save scum your way.
But yeah, maybe now having that strength, maybe he goes back into fire right away. And push the block as the game intended. I mean, we've seen Ryu's already at 10. Arrow probably not too far behind. After Deku here. There's no reason not to collect fairly aggressively up to 20, especially with a CAC path to Bongo, even though you have your hovers, even though you know Nocturne is there. Playing, fast for 10 and 20 skulls checks isn't an unreasonable play.
And the good thing is a lot of those 20 you can just pick up as you go, so you don't have to hugely out of your way, especially if you're
yeah, exactly. And I don't believe Ryu did, like, child nightcack skulls, which...
No.
That basically means he can stop collecting after, maybe a forest dip whenever we find that hookshot. Stone forest dip. Anyone? Anyone?
If it's Stone Forest, it means Phantom Ganon will have the hookshot.
Yeah, right.
I mean the long shot.
The long shot, yep. We would need to find Letter, though. Not that they can't get in there, but... This is a little more aggressive skull collection than I was expecting. But you're here. It's fast and easy.
Yeah, it's not a bad one to get, but it's not one that you see all too often either. So
yeah,
I think it's definitely covering for the fact that it could be, just in case, 30, and then you get the benefit of rushing 10 and 20 on the way.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense to spend a little bit more time just to cover yourself for later.
For sure. Yep, Big Goron with the magic. Alright, you're not gonna get his bow here.
I really like the new colour of the hammer. So, really nice.
I know, I do like these custom cosmetics. Ryu sporting the pretty classic French flag colors on his buttons.
It's like the classic French tradition for the big tournaments.
Yep. I believe he also has his tunics customized to be blue, white, red when you collect all of them.
That makes sense. I can see it. I'm pretty sure he's got his Goron tunic on now, which is white. So
yeah, these runners are pretty close in terms of the checks that they've done. They both have their 3 medallions, 2 actual dungeons completed. Oh, see? Rush 10. Free shield. Right there.
yep. Didn't need to spend the time grinding for that extra
Yep. That
1 rupee.
The 1 rupee. Imagine. Yeah, for Stone Spirit.
It's potentially ominous.
Yeah,
Potentially might not be needed at all, but...
I said it at the start, these are not promising dungeons to not need to dip them for stones. There's just, between those 3 dungeons, there's just a lot of possibilities as far as checks go. But we would need to find a letter before Jabu or Forest are in logic.
Yep, and we haven't seen any sight of that yet, or any hint of where it might be.
Exactly. It's gonna be somewhere, probably. Arrow going after this skull. Outside cannons. You don't see that very often at the beginning of a game like this.
No, it's one of the rare ones, especially when you consider that Ryu's like, what, 13 or something now? So he's probably got twice as much, at least, as Aranaut does.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't had to go for that out-of-the-way one.
Mm-hmm. And Requiem in Composer Grave.
Goes nicely with that mirror shield.
Yeah. This has to give us our horse. We know all of the other songs. Yeah, Stone Spirit intensifies. Just another copy of the 50 hint. I don't think Ryu looked at top of the arch or otherwise was able to identify it at a glance.
That is the bum bag. What a surprise.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Since we might as well go check out adult fishing and get that ticked off. Clear out. And RyuuKane gonna be reverse wastelanding.
Oh, I thought he was going after the fairy, but I guess not. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. GTG more than likely has a hook shot in it. You have your horse, so you can do horseback archery. You have hovers, so you can do the chest on the rooftop. No wallet, unfortunately, so can't buy shoes along the way.
Yep, gonna have to stick with just 3, but
that's enough. You only need 1.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Dins in toilet would be unfortunate.
I think you're right, Stamina J. It looked like an arrow, so one of the very brief glimpse we got of it.
I am not advocating HBA having anything. I am saying you have your horse and a bow. You can do it. I hate horseback archery. Chat. I'm so bad at it. Just atrocious. Just a piece of fun.
I quite enjoy horseback archery. It's one of the ones I'm alright at.
Any shooting game, I'm just like, If it's there, I lose. Can't do it.
Unless you've got like 500 rupees and you can just keep repeating it. So TheAranaut's going to go into fire now as well, but they got the advantage of being able to get to Pierre. Having just set a scarecrow soon.
Yeah, still no hook shot, so you can't actually go up there, but going in with the bombs and the strength definitely will let him advance further.
I really like the green mirror shield colour as well. It's,
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I do like it. Kind of coppery green on the outside. Very nice.
And here comes horseback archery.
And Era is fighting a flare dancer. Oh, Ryu. Uh-oh. He'll come back and hit 4 pots in a row and it's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Oh. That's about as close as it gets.
Yep.
But was it worth it?
Nope.
It was not.
But you know, he got it on the first try, which is what really matters, so you're not having to do the whole thing again to try and, like, ease your mind about 1500. Yeah, not even a full refund. It'll get you into GTG, though, I guess.
It's true.
Oh, that looked like a big chest to me. Yeah, Kenra, fire is very front-loaded with keys. There's another one in this room here. Oh, maybe it was small. I can't tell. Alright, Era also opting to go after this skull back here. They've resigned themselves to the trade sequence. Seems clear.
Mm-hmm.
Big chest right there in the center.
Just taunting them.
Yeah, just taunting. Oh, another big chest there. Which... Emo speaking prophecy about that being a bow-locked bow. Which, you know, you might be right. That's a great emote, Zaza. Another key. Alright, Ryu gonna do hookshotless here, which we knew when he first started heading to GTG, but we're going out of logic. And Era is going deeper into fire. Watch for falling rocks. All right.
Boulder wasn't too happy about him going out of logic.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it all over again as well.
Yep. Yeah, that last one is so tricky. You can't be directly under the rupee.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it. Hookless GTG when I'm playing.
So he's gonna try again. I'm not sure how many shots he gives this, honestly, but when you know that there is likely a hook shot here, it's probably worth a couple tries.
I think so, for sure. Can't just... you gotta keep checking those checks. And hope it's not just sat in the middle of the maze.
Alright. Getting it that second time. Also, happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour.
We are watching RyuuKane and TheAranaut go off in this round 1 match of the Season 5 main bracket, top 64 tourney. Give them a follow. They're putting on a great show. Already 3 meds to each of their names. Era is continuing to go deeper into fire. RyuuKane hunting a hookshot in GTG. Shoutouts to our trackers today, B-Luigi and Akashika. And Ginger, thank you so much for joining me on comms today.
Big shout out to my co-con Melky as well for joining me for this one, which we'll both be looking forward to. I was saying beforehand how good this is going to be, and it's
yeah, I saw it on the schedule.
Makes it easy. Interesting.
Like, bring it. Bring on this match.
Thanks, DJ.
Small chest. Ryu grabbing the small chest in GTG here. Probably hoping for more chews. We know, unfortunately, that he already missed a pack. Hey.
Okay.
That's something we need.
Definitely needed.
That is not a bow-locked bow. Sorry, emo. Yep. So close to Din's toilet. I mean, long shot on bongo is a classic. Ryu might also be hoping for these heart drops here, yeah. Yes. Din's is hookshot locked. But like we were saying before, the seed really is giving you everything you need to do Shadow right away. And so it's not too surprising, I guess, to see Din's there. And we continue to climb deeper into fire. Fire does not get enough hate as a dungeon, in my opinion. And I'm sure usually it's because you don't have to do this. You don't have to go this high.
I mean, I was only memeing when I said boss key on highest ground. It kind of...
yeah, I'm not sure why you thought you were memeing, because I was pretty sure that's what a foolish fire meant. And it's like on hammer chest at this point. Or Pierre.
Even worse.
Even worse.
It's on Pierre, that would really suck.
Yep. Just means we need to figure out where our first hook shot is. We won't actually know that until after this. And if this is, let's see, how does this work? If this is boss key, then we'll find out after Volvagia. 20 bucks. Serious Kraz. It's not too much garbage yet. Except, yeah, what Pepperoni wrote here. Big Goron has magic and prescription is on 30 skulls. We don't know for certain that that's the magic that we need, but kinda. We kinda know. Vanilla. Thunder?
Vanilla.
Thunder, I want words with
vanilla.
you. How dare you give us vanilla ice arrow?
What even is this?
Amazing.
Vanilla Cocoon Sword, Vanilla Ice Arrows, Vanilla Nocturne.
That is trash. So, hammer chests, I believe, I had our boss key, it looks like. I think that goes on a BS command more than anything else so far. The Seeing a big chest in the center of GTG, expecting it to be your second hook shot, and it's actual vanilla ice arrows. Garbage.
That is a garbage system of bait. I love it. That is classic GTG.
Yeah, yeah. That's some trash. Alright. So I'm guessing that this is a bottom of the well play from Ryu. It looks like he has Sunsong, so it's not a big deal, but it almost looks like he where is he going? River? He buying some beans.
Yeah, he's not got his beans yet, I don't think so. Meanwhile, Aranaut finishing off with Volvagia. Very easily.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be too surprised to watch Era kind of do the same thing, go through GTG and then go straight into Shadow. Oh wait, we need magic.
Yeah, still can't quite get into Shadow. We've got everything for it. I mean, logically, I guess we can, because we can get 30 skulls, so... Practically not quite yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rush Ice is still an option.
Yeah, Rush Ice is an option. I'm guessing this is a Crater Fairy check from Era. Yeah. Rush Ice is far less appealing when you don't have a hook shot to get the easy skulls out there, to be totally honest.
That is a good point, yeah. It does take quite a lot of time for like 4 checks.
We have not seen bottom of the well.
No.
Thunder seems to just be like reveling in this at this point. Like, we reached the actual bullshit. And yeah, I'm not sure. Ryu must not have the Foolish River hint. I admit I have not actually seen that. I don't know where it was. I didn't read it myself. But this won't be the worst for Ryu routing-wise. We'll go through these domain checks, go plant the bean at Lake. Serenade was on Minuet, which is unfortunate, but you can clean up field on your way to Lake then. I don't know. Thunder, I have seen well Foolish probably more in S5 settings than any other time, to be totally honest, but knowing that you rolled this seed, well's probably required. Unhinted path to everything.
Always be unhinted.
We don't talk about those seeds. We saw the maze get peaked, I'm pretty sure. I think Ryu did that. Or not.
A t-shirt.
Here's your t-shirt for your dead central pillar. Enjoy. Have fun.
DLC option.
Yep. Yeah, we have a wardrobe percent, fashion percent, whatever you want to call it. We have both boots and both shirts. Except Aranaut never went Valley? Question mark?
No, I don't think they did.
Okay. Well, not quite fashion percent then, folks. The closets are a little empty on both sides. Meme percent got a huge boost from vanilla ice arrows. Full on vanilla ice arrows. We know where Greg is. Did we see Winter Heart Piece? I feel like we might have, but...
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure someone in chat would have pointed it out if we had.
Yeah.
And I don't remember anyone doing it. Wow, that bow, I like those colours as well.
I feel like the bows are the most cursed part of the customized equipment. And I don't know if it's just that the bow actually looks bad on its own, and so there's nothing customized colors can do to help it.
Just makes it sort of stand out a little bit more.
Yeah, just like, ooh. Ooh. Maybe not. Yeah, so let's see, what all vanilla have we had? We had Vanilla Song of Storms. We had a Vanilla Kokiri sword. We had Vanilla Ice Arrows. Hey! Thanks, game! Well, the other copy of that hint has to exist somewhere, like, not locked.
It's gotta be somewhere.
It's gotta be somewhere. It's probably, in Fountain. And yes, for those of you wondering, we did in fact get our hammer in Deku Tree. Yeah, Alright, Era, where are we going? I'm guessing this is a reverse play. That might have made Dompe time.
I was just wondering if that was on Dompe time or not.
Yeah,
Ryu should be able to get to 20 skulls.
Yeah, Ryu should wrap up 20 skulls here. Dompe time isn't quite as tight as we are always saying. I'm not sure the exact time frame, but it's more like 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, I'm getting conflicting reports. Some amount of time after the wolf howl.
Somewhere between 5 and 20 seconds. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Thanks, chat. I hate it. Oh!
Oh, hey, hook shot.
Which fairy fountain is this? Oh,
it's the
the
one he didn't
Colossus
do.
one that Ryu skipped.
Oh no, he skipped it.
Okay.
Oh, that would have helped him so much in GTG as well. Didn't need to do it
Yeah.
hookless at all.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Ryu did have to save a couple of
It's
chews,
true.
obviously, for
Decided.
GTG, but I think he still has one left. Because he had 3 at the time.
Yeah, he's not gonna feel good when he finally goes back there.
No. Yeah, aside from already having climbed through all of fire, that does give Era kind of a lead here. Not even kind of, just a lead. Because it does look like he's gonna be going through GTG here. We'll have that hook shot, won't lose any time there. Yeah, irons were in Valley Waterfall, which you can get to as adult.
$20 skulls is nothing.
Yeah, it just depends on where in Shadow. In theory, it would have to be past that wind tunnel where the hookshot is required. Yeah, I don't think GTG had anything else that could even pretend to be path.
Not too many big chests so far in well from the initial looks.
Yeah. Is Stone Spirit going to find a way? I would say that looks pretty unlikely, to be totally honest. We know where Din's is, we know where Magic is, we know that we have enough skulls in Logic to complete that. And we suspect that our other hookshot is in Shadow Temple. So we're kind of thinking that we're in no mode at this point. We don't know for sure. And yeah, we did find yet another meme percent item. Nehru's Love in the coffin.
And not gonna be picked up either. It's pretty safe, just like Greg.
Yeah. No. I watched a race last night and I started yelling at one of the runners. Oh,
Hey, Ryu is louder.
okay. Sounds good.
Not really what Ryu's looking for right now. I think that's safe to say.
Cac is path to Bongo because of the hovers in Open Grotto. But also Nocturne is on Burning Cac. Hinted, so it's not that, but definitely the hovers. Yeah, I would agree, Riley. I can't imagine that after finding Din's here, Era doesn't just rush to get those remaining skulls. I would think going to forest is probably one of the quicker ways. Maybe you go through ice for Minuet on the, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hope
you could
that...
sort of route in most of his 10 on that loop.
Yeah. Yeah, Inko, how about that? Pretty much all of the races are right now. I think there's... Ooh, silvers.
Okay.
So, Stone Spirit might very well find a way. Yeah, Aeronaut about to lose money on this deal. Yep, the bombs that we know of are on the roof of the lab at the lake. Ryu does not have the info for that, but did plant the beans after doing domain checks. And yes, the question about do they need everything, chat's kind of answering it, but they do not need all of the items. They only need what's required to complete the dungeons that are medallions. In this case, there's no indication that they need anything to beat Jabu, Spirit, or Forest, but they might end up with some of those items along the way anyway. Go. Let's go. Alright, Ryu at 22 skulls. Haven't seen Era's count, but it's not marked as... Well, it must be pretty close to 20, though.
At this point, I think so. Like, he was a little bit behind, but he's definitely spent some time catching up.
Mm-hmm. So, Ryu did go out to Desert Colossus again to get the oil patch skull out there. And
It's
did
right
not
there.
go to the ferry.
You've got 2 chews, it's fine.
You've got 2 chews, just save
And
scum
it's
it.
got to use one of them here. I feel so bad.
Yeah, I suspect that he'll save here. Maybe not. I guess not. Or I missed it. You can save scum these chews if he had wanted to. He could have, you know, checked this, reset, or better yet, checked this ferry and then checked the other one. Wouldn't reset then, would lose those chews, but...
Must have saved.
Yeah, must have. Look, watching 2 runners at once is hard.
It is.
No, Ryu. Play Requiem. Go back out. Go back out there.
That's not Requiem. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, he has silvers now. Aeronaut seemed to have forgotten you need silvers for that room, or was setting something up. I'm not entirely sure. But my guess is finding those silvers leads Ryu back to GTG to do that silver block room that Arrow was attempting to break into. And does, hopefully, the fountain on the way there. Equipping a bottle is not promising. This looks like a big Poe play, potentially.
It could be a big Poe play, yeah, actually.
But market is foolish.
Just for the skull?
Where are you going, Ryu?
It's got to be part of his rushing for 30.
Yeah.
It's no longer the crazy days of like 2 medallions opens.
Yeah, right.
The bridge or...
Absolute crazy days. Oh no! Ryu!
Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate fall because it does bring you all the way back out there. Oh, thanks, chat. Glad to be here. Okay, dumping out these bugs.
Yeah, exactly, Thunder.
Oh, Thunder, no! Oh. Let's see. So Ryu has Bolero. So he's not hanging up here to do fire. He would just play that.
Just his skull, I guess. I think he's got all the other skulls on definitely.
Yeah. 25. Oh.
DC stands for Dank Seller. I like it.
Thanks, chat. I hate it. I do very much enjoy yelling the audacity at people. Well, that's a shame, Thunder. You shouldn't have rolled vanilla ice arrows then. Big Goron has a magic meter.
I've got to put those ice arrows to use somehow.
I mean, Era's gonna be doing Pongo, so... Mario Kart 10, I think.
Yeah, Kart 10 was on the second profile.
Yeah. It's not all about you, Mr. Mario.
Well, maybe it was a shout out, though.
But maybe. Wait, not the 7,788th in line? Wow. Lies. Chat just lying to us all the time, Ginger.
Has it ever been any different?
No. Never. Never. Oh. No one cares what Saria would say in this particular moment, Navi.
Sorry, probably say, I didn't know you could do that with bungees.
Yeah. Excuse me? Alright, this is going to be Iron Boots for Aeronaut. Ryu getting Serenade here. Which is great, because now he can go get his bombs, and hopefully then go do Colossus Fairy. We want that to be the play, chat, because...
Yeah, he's kind of falling behind otherwise. Really needs to...
Yeah, and we're hoping for a close race here. Ryu's already going to have to climb all the way to Deepest Fire. Yes, we still need Longshot that we suspect is in Shadow. It could be on Haunted Wasteland torches, it could be in Composer Grave torches. I don't believe either of the runners did that as child.
Nope.
Nocturne is on Burning Cack. Spectre, what is the question? Sorry, I must have missed it. We can try and explain. Oh, yep. Each runner can decide how they want their tunics, their accessories, I'll call them, so their swords, hammers, mirror shields. They can decide how they want those to look, or let the randomizer do that as well. Okay, this does actually look like a Rush Ice play.
I was going to say, is this is this Ice? Because it's certainly not Requiem, and it's certainly not Serenade. And either of them would be a good option right now.
Yeah. These are just hard skulls to get, though. We'll be able to get this one right in Domain easily enough. But I don't know that any of the skulls in Ice are actually accessible without the hookshot.
I can't think of any that aren't. I think you do need them for all of them. Maybe it's just Domain for skulls.
Era.
Oof. Never in doubt.
Oh, I was in doubt. That was, close. Yeah, calculated down to the last millisecond.
Would expect nothing less from a pro gamer like TheAranaut.
Oh, very early boss key here. Alright.
That'd be nice if we had the long shot. We could just
just
ignore most of the rest of water.
Do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious where Era goes to collect the last skulls. As pointed out in chat, water is not a very great dungeon to go collecting skulls in. They're pretty much all locked behind keys. A lot of them are like long shot specific. Yes, Spectre, they are playing the exact same seed, it's called, so the item locations are going to be identical for each of the runners. As someone mentioned, we have an emulator versus VC, Virtual Console, and so certain things will be different, like the amount of time that it takes them to save quit, for example. It's not that much, but that's pretty much the only difference. But otherwise, yes, the items are in the same location. You're just going to see a couple of differences, like the design on the mirror shields.
Yeah, the good news is you can run this on pretty much any system of your choice.
Use of starting song, Song of Time. Going through water, we think to collect skulls. We have a hint that there is a magic meter on Big Goron, and the prescription is on 30 skulls. It's just at 21 here.
I'll laugh when the second magic's just sat on chickens this whole time.
Can you imagine? I'm here for it.
You didn't need to go collect all these skulls after all.
Hey, gold scale. That might push Ryu towards Lake a little faster. A little indecision here from Era. Okay, playing Requiem. Can you get both of these skulls with just hookshot, or does the one on the plateau require long shot?
That's a good question. It's been a while since I've had to get these ones.
Oh. The boomerang is hanging out here in ice, everyone. Why? Game? Excuse me? Yeah, that's Rang. Yeah, Ryu is finding literally all of the wrong things. And for anyone who missed it, he bypassed the Desert Colossus Ferry because he only had 3 chews left and needed them for GTG. And that is where hookshot is. That's where our first hookshot is.
I mean, yeah, not picking that up is just massive.
Yeah, it just kind of, it's one of those small decisions, seemingly small decisions, that ends up kind of cascading. And like, RyuuKane got to simply just go through fire in one go, was able to make it all the way to the top. Lucked out a little bit in that Kier was not our boss key.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have a GTG path to Morpha, meaning that something in GTG logically leads to our long shot at this point. And all we found there was Din's fire. So, we are expecting our long shot to be in shadow, which is why we're seeing runners rush skulls.
And it does look like he might have come all this way just to check the toilet.
You know, when you're at a point like this where you're trying hard to think, what is my path going to be from here? Again, I'm not sure why he's not just finding the skulls and doing shadow.
That's sort of what the seed wants. It's kind of screaming at me to do.
Yeah, did we see the Strength 2 room from Ryu, or no?
No, we haven't seen it.
Yeah, both should know that 30 skulls is prescription and that Big Goron has a magic meter. Oh, okay. Ryu gonna show off some...
Whoa.
Oh no!
No.
Ouch.
Back to the start.
Yep. Yep. Just...
Alright, not worth it.
Yeah.
Find some other ones.
Not necessarily. You don't need long shot for spirit. Just depends on the seed. You might need long shot to cross Haunted Wasteland, for example. You might need long shot if there is a small key on the Colossus right hand. But otherwise not necessarily. And even those are still just suggestions at this level of play. Oh, you need a hovers or long shot to cross the quicksand. Or do I? I do. They don't.
Oh, I definitely do as well.
No, hookshot is not long shot. There are 2 hookshots in the game, and finding the second one is... no, hookshotless spirit is not allowed in standard. And by that, specifically what is mean is you can't access the boss room. Hookshotless shadow is also not allowed. Yep. Aaron needs 8 more skulls. Looks like Ryu is going to progress through fire here. Should be able to complete everything. But
a couple more skulls as well, I think.
Yes. Yeah, that one back of lake hint kind of really gave Era an information advantage that is just kind of disadvantaging Ryu more with every minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that was huge information. And it's nice to see back in the lake pay off sometimes, because you have to put a bit of investment in there, and you don't really see it very often.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know, last weekend, or maybe it was late last week, last Thursday probably, maybe Friday, the 1,000,000th Ocarina of Time randomizer seed was rolled. Not for the faint of heart though. Glitched logic, all sanity. It's being run tonight for the Freaky Friday. What time is that at? Anyone?
Pretty soon, I think. It's been a while since I've watched a Freaky Friday.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Few hours. So, yeah. This match will probably finish long before then. These runners are more than capable of full clearing a seed in under 4 hours, so you should even have a little time. Go grab some dinner, take a little break, stretch, before coming back to watch that nonsense.
And nonsense is exactly what it's going to be. I saw a bit of it when I saw someone playing it. I can't remember who it was. And yeah, there's quite a lot of bullshit in that one.
Yeah.
Good watch.
Drew taking the plunge. Yeah, Era kind of doing some cleanup here. Which makes sense. As child, you know, you can go get your soil patch skulls. Unfortunately for him, he is gonna find letter in here. He shouldn't get baited by that in any way. If he was gonna go to ice for skulls, he would have done that, I think. You don't need the letter to go. Yeah, that's right. And strength 2. Yeah. You saved 10 minutes not having to do the trade sequence. But at that point, like at this point in skull collecting, it's kind of a wash anyway. If you do find a different magic. But you know? That's literally not possible, Brandon. You can potentially have Nocturne on Oot with Shadow as a stone if your adult spawn is on the Nocturne pad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in glitched logic. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that's like, entirely different.
Yeah. I was like... Yeah. Glitched logic, I don't even know, like, genuinely why the word logic is actually included. Aranaut doing chickens. I'm very excited about this. I love watching people do chickens.
Especially if there's a good chance it might actually have, like, a magic set on it.
Yeah, it might.
Skull hunting was for just nothing.
Yeah, you never know. If magic is on chickens. All the chicken doubters. Honestly, I think the worst part about Fire Temple for Ryu here is no chews, no bombs. It's going to be a much longer Volvaggio fight than he is probably used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you got chicken emotes... It's true. Kak was path to Bongo. There could still be magic here. Yeah, magic would just be a coincidence at that point. Though coincidentally, the other access to magic is in Kak. 30 skulls.
Yeah, it does make me think it probably isn't on chickens.
It's probably not on chicken.
Double.
But it'd be great. Cac had the hover boots, vanilla storms. Nocturne was on Burning Cac, but it was hinted. And then 30, 40, and 50 skulls all have, like, items. And just a piece of heart.
That's a shame.
Oh yeah, Mirror Shield. Skulls are loaded today. Except 20. 20 was trash. The 10 skulls had our Mirror Shield. 30 has our prescription to get a magic meter on Big Goron. 40 has a slingshot, which we're pretty sure is our first slingshot at this point. Right?
And we have the most premium of premium milks, which is 50 skulls.
Yep, and 50 skulls gets you a bottle of milk. Oh, Ryu. 3/4 of a heart, Volvagia. But the fire snake is dead.
A little bit more caress.
Yeah. Yeah, Haiti, I would agree. If it is strictly Dins and it's not past the wind tunnel where you are required to have a hookshot to continue in Shadow, if it is in that first part of Shadow, this is actually pretty close between them. Era has done water, already has the boss key for that dungeon, so that's some time that he has on Ryu, but I can't imagine Ryu is going to be preluding, thinking. Hey, Pink Kitty Rose, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders.
PKR raid.
We've got a Season 5 Top 64 bracket match here. RyuuKane versus RyuuKane.
With added shenanigans.
Yeah, so their skull count is almost identical now, I believe. Yeah, Central Pillar was hinted dead. Ryu do not do Jabu.
It looks like he's gonna do Jabu. Maybe he's just gonna get his light arrows. Maybe just...
No, he already picked them up.
Got them. Oh no, this is Jabu.
That was the wrong age to play Serenade at Ryu.
He's probably like, well, I got this boomerang for Russian Ice, so might as well use it.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Like, even though this is a pretty good dungeon to get some skulls in, it's not... This isn't what Ryu should be doing right now.
No, he needs to go to the complete opposite end of the map first and get that hook shot.
Yeah. And yeah, Ryu just made one decision. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so playing Sun Song here because not only does it get him back down here to get a fish, but that does mean 2 skulls in Fountain. Maybe he's just going in for that very first skull in Jabu. I don't know if he's actually at 27 or 28, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If it's just the first skull, and there's RyuuKane getting their silver gauntlets.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a shame that he didn't do the DC Fairy, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but I can totally
really
understand
is
not doing it. Like, if you've only got 3 chews and you need at least 2 of them for GTG.
Yeah, it's just so unfortunate because he was out there for that soil skull. Could have picked it up.
That's it. It's the second time when I had the
It
opportunity.
yeah, it was that second time being out there where, oh, I should do this. And Era going into Child Spirit, which is a good place. No. What are you gonna do here?
Well, I haven't got a slingshot, right?
Yeah.
Or
He's gonna have to use nuts and sticks on everything in this room. And he doesn't have a chew. So we can't do the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about his spirit play.
Yeah, and doesn't have boomerang, so can't he can't get this skull on this
I guess he could scout the chests. And
yeah.
see that that's a key.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Era just peeking these chests. Going adult. I guess I'm hoping for Aeronaut's sake that this is not an adult spirit play. Oh. Where are we going?
I wasn't sure where he was going. He was going to the...
I feel so baited by all of this. Okay.
No, he is.
Ryu just got 30 skulls. Just go get your magic. Just do it. Just go get your magic. At least go dip Shadow.
I think he's just trying to think to himself, where can I get these last 3 skulls? Or whatever it is that he's got.
Yeah, what did I do? What didn't I do? Magic is guaranteed on 30 skulls, but it's actually prescription on 30 skulls that you would need to do the trade sequence for Big Goron, who has magic. Yeah. Okay, Arrow, where are we going? 28 skulls, I would expect him to pick up the one in the grotto outside of CAC and the one on Impa's house and just bite the bullet. Do the trade sequence.
Yeah. This Jabu play is not really working out.
Yeah. This, we don't expect this Jabu play to pay out in any way. Because we have the knowledge of where the other hookshot is. I mean, metagaming is part of the game. Yeah, especially in 1v1s.
Sometimes it pays off, and other times you screw yourself.
Yeah. I would say more often than not, metagaming, you're screwing yourself over.
But every now and again.
Every now and again it pays off. Yes, happy 2 hours. Thank you to our runners, RyuuKane and TheAranaut. Give them a follow. Our trackers today, B. Luigi and Akashika. My co-com, Ginger Sunny. And our restreamer... I don't know if there's a command. See, Matt, it's very important that you see this movie. You understand these references now. There isn't a restreamer. As our restreamer, Chungus McKee, appears in chat. For anyone who has not seen The Princess Bride, great movie.
Shout outs as well to Michael Con. He's very modest and.
Thanks. Okay, so Era is on the path to getting magic now. Folks, if you have never seen the trade sequence done in one of these, because usually people will avoid it the way TheAranaut has for the last few minutes. It starts with prescription. You go get your eyeball frog. You run across field. Well, the scene that metagaming is like, someone is trying to talk their, I'll say opponent, into giving away the information of which cup they've poisoned, and it's just the whole conversation is just, well, are you the kind of person who would poison your own cup or your enemies? Because you might trust yourself to be physically strong enough, or maybe, you know, as an intellectual, you are going to avoid poison because you know that poison will kill you. It's just... it's a very bizarre scene, but it's perfect. Spectre, yes, there are tunics. So the Zora and Goron tunics. Goron tunic protects you from the, like, lava and fire areas, and the Zora tunic lets you breathe underwater.
Yeah, I was assumed that TheAranaut had reached 30 skulls because he seemed to stop collecting them, but
he did.
he's only on 28.
He got the prescription, didn't he? Am I hallucinating? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm sure he did get it. It looks
I
like
thought...
okay.
Okay. Like... ooh.
Very confused for a second.
Yeah, it still needs to unfreeze King Zora. Good point. Oh, no worries, Akashika. I just, thought maybe I had hallucinated. It would not be the first time that I had imagined something happened in a race.
I could have sworn I saw him pick it up, but then I was like, well, someone in chat said they're in 28, and I saw it hadn't ticked to 30 tracker. Well, I mean, I've been wrong before. Maybe I didn't see it.
Exactly. I doubt myself far more than I doubt anything chat and the trackers are telling us, which isn't always the smartest thing, because chat lies. Y'all are liars. So you've committed to coming out here to ice because you need your blue fire. You know, we haven't even talked about the fact that if that is our first magic, actually, we need access to blue fire. We haven't actually seen wallets.
Literally no sign of any wallets anywhere.
Okay, the letter gets us our blue fire. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. Should. As we know. There's Gold Scale. So Ryu is fighting Baronade. I think this is, yeah, that's the end. That's right. For some reason I had it in my head that the blue fire and ice didn't count, but I'm pretty sure that that's actually Ganon's. Choose! Please be the 20 pack.
Make it at least somewhat worthwhile for coming all the way through Jabu RyuuKane.
Oh. Alright. Yep, Ryu got some more explosives. Has 30 skulls. Has more than 30 skulls, I believe.
Could this be?
I think this is Child Spirit. Yeah, everyone send vibes for Ryu to check this fairy fountain.
It's right there.
You just got a new pack of chews. It's just telling you.
The seed is trying to give him as much help as possible. It's like, here, have some more explosives. Cough, cough.
Yep. Hey, your hook is bomb locked. You're gonna want these. Wonder what item King Zora actually has. Like, is it Stone of Agony just to let you know what a shit show you're in for doing this trade sequence? Ah, just a Deku Nut.
I mean, it's still more useful than
Yeah,
Stone of Agony.
than Stone of Agony. But that would have been amazing.
RyuuKane's up to 34 skulls now, so he's...
Yeah, must be going for that slingshot. As we have all discussed, slingshot on 40 is our first logical as far as we can tell.
Right, target in the woods. Gonna be a piece of heart, but
Yep.
I'm gonna go for it anyway. That's what RyuuKane's thinking at this point, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ryu straight up cannot do AD before finding a hookshot. So he'll find it eventually. Our hope is that it's immediately after this.
Mm-hmm. Just turns around, goes out the exit, and goes and checks out Fairy Fountain.
Yeah, Aeronaut, we're not calling the race by any means because there's plenty of time for shenanigans to ensue. Bad routing, bad execution, you know, it's not over until it's over. But as far as we can tell, Aeronaut is basically, like, functionally in go mode after completing this trade sequence.
He's looking at a very strong position.
Yes. Yes, we believe Longshot to be on the way in Shadow, so once Aeronaut gets magic and starts going through Shadow, we'll know for sure what kind of situation we're fully looking at. Taking a quick second to swap Tunic there. No, Ryu.
That's not the answer.
Yeah, soy sauce. Anytime a race kind of boils down to one bad decision, it feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was another 10-pack in Jabu. I forgot Aeronaut had to unequip Goron Tunic, which is why he did that. Alright. And making it. This will be magic for Aeronaut. Hi, Stephen Master. No, it is not AD. I mean, there's a little screwy potential for it to be AD if, say, Spirit Temple is fire-locked. Spirit Temple key logic is fire-locked, and Dance Dad has our long shot. we have some options.
That would be pretty bad if that was.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be Dancing Dad. It could also be Skull Kid, but it would have to be like that's worst case scenario of ADs, to be totally honest, is it ends up being Tins for Spirit Key Logic. We'll know. We'll know soon enough. Aeronaut is in Shadow Temple. All eyes on big chests in Shadow Temple. Microll, you can see Dancing Dad as much as you want if you just play the wrong song. Yes, our spells use the same little icon there. The D indicates that it's Din's Fire, and F is Furor's Wind, and if there is no letter, but it's lit up, it means they have both. And yes, exactly. H for hookshot, L for longshot. Oh, Ryu. Ryu didn't even collect Nocturne.
Oh my, yeah, no, he hasn't. There's Skull 39 though, so
Yeah.
that slingshot's one away.
Oh, Pepperoni, it gets worse. Ryu has planted the bean in Lake.
Yep.
And
Which if
yeah,
he had just got that, then he would have had no problem worrying about choose for the
yeah, and that
Nessus flow.
it's just so it's so unfortunate knowing that he skipped the answer. No, Guppy, he did not. No. Our meme items do not show up on the tracker. I disagree, Inco. I'm saying earlier, I watched a match last night where I was yelling at the runner, just equip Nehru's. You have it. You have magic, and you have 3 hearts.
Just do it. There's no shame in it if you need to. It's not cheating.
Okay. So, the worst part about doing adult trade sequence and going to lake is not doing the other lake checks.
Yeah, definitely not going to be getting
Right.
a bomb bag on his way.
Yeah, target in the woods. Payout, come on.
I mean, this is it really for RyuuKane right now. This has got something huge.
Hey. Second magic on target in the woods would be so troll after... I mean, again, like, the worst part about that would be it puts Ryu even farther away from Lake and that bomb bag, which would lead you to that, thinking more about that Colossus Fairy. Yeah, the hookshot was at Colossus Fairy.
Oh, I said it would just be a piece of heart, and it is just a piece.
Was it winner?
I don't even think it was winner. No, I think it was just.
I thought I saw a second text screen, which is how I identify a winner, because usually they just go too fast. We still haven't seen any big chests here in Shadow. Alright. Ryu. Go do Colossus Fairy. Oh! There's another bomb bag in Shadow. That's not the major item we were hoping for in here. Yeah, Ryu might get that later. Oh. The bean! The bean! Bird. So rude. Shadow technically go-modable, huh? All the small keys. Okay.
That good 182 reference.
Ryu. Oh. Oh. Just go to Colossus.
20-minute bomb bag, yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't feel good.
Nope. Meanwhile, RyuuKane showing off how fast Shadow Temple can be when it is chest size matches contents, because you're not opening the small chests. Except the couple invisible ones. You have no choice. Alright. So this is the point where if Longshot is in the back half of Shadow, even getting magic here is not going to help Ryu because he cannot continue past that room.
And these small chances still had slip away even further.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's disgusting. No. Alright, this Ryu will be getting his magic here. Hookshot was out at the Desert Colossus Ferry. There's a long shot, as expected. And another slingshot. Of course.
This seed has been trolling with me all day.
Yep.
It's one of those days.
Yep. That is go mode for Aeronaut, and that will be GG's for Ryu, unfortunately. There's just too much of a commanding lead, even if he were to get magic and immediately go to Colossus Fairy. It's just not gonna... He's not gonna have enough time.
Still have to go to Burning Cack and get knocked down as well.
Oh, that's right.
Can't even just warp straight there.
Well, Adult Spawn is in Cack.
It's not too bad.
You just do that.
It's almost like warping straight there.
It's almost like warping straight there.
But it still won't make any difference.
Yeah. Yep. Had it been, you know, screwy Spirit Key Logic AD, this still had... We would have been here a while. But, we should be. Aeronaut already has Boss Key for Water, I believe, so... I just want to know what Sadist was like. Let's put 100 of these skulls around. Let's make them have to go back into dungeons to find them.
And let's also make sure that we don't really get anything like super, super good for doing more
Yeah.
than 100.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that, like, I did it once and didn't do it again. Ever.
Yeah.
Get all 100.
And yes, the only...
It's true, it's not Breath of the Wild. 900 Koroks.
Yeah, worst sadists there. That hovers over to the bridge strat, I think, is pretty popular in entrance randomizer.
Yeah, I might drop into the losers bracket, but still pulling off some sick tricks because it's such a good player.
Yeah, and that's one thing about the structure of this tournament. It is double elimination, so even though Aeronaut will be winning this and proceeding into the winner's bracket, RyuuKane will have at least one other match in the lower bracket. Are you talking about the invisible... I believe we have a command. Yes, thank you, Kinra. If you're talking about the invisible cave, I don't exactly know how to get there. I just know that you, in theory, need lens and... yeah. Someone has... Bongo sick beats. Bongo gone. It sounds like. I am not sure, Spectre, but honestly, I would recommend joining the OoTR Discord. I'm not sure if we have a command for that either. But, people much more knowledgeable than me about all aspects of the game can certainly... Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Thunder. Can help you out. How to access that cave, because, I might have gone up there once. 20 years ago. This game was pretty new still.
It is probably my least favorite one to get. Like,
yeah, right?
It's just such a pain.
You just forget about it. Like, I like the audacity. Mentioned earlier, I like saying the audacity at people, but the audacity of these developers, the game devs for this, who decided the room on your way to get your long shot in vanilla is going to have a long shot locked skull in it. You have to go back. You have to go back into that room. Okay, no, Ryu, that's the wrong direction! Oh, Ryu.
Yeah, not anything in here.
Oh, Ryu has been like 30 seconds away from that hook shot 4 or 5 times now. I think Ryu thinks he did it, to be totally honest.
I mean, at this point, having been here so many times.
Yeah, I think
he's done.
Yeah.
Because
he mentally checked it off when he went to reverse to GTG, and it's just out of sight, out of mind. So the best thing here, honestly, would be... Oh, big chest.
Hey, I want it.
Wallet. This game sucks. It's so bad.
That's exactly what RyuUkane's thinking right now. It's like all these items he's getting is trash after trash after trash. All these gambles, all these places. It's like, I'm behind. I think I'm behind. I've got to take a gamble.
Oh,
and I'm even further behind. Shit.
Yep. So that was the Morpha fight from TheAranaut over very quickly. That is going to be all 6 meds. He already has light arrows, so we are, looking at 7-8 minutes left in this. Boomerang was in ice. The freestanding hurt piece out there. Hey, have a piece of heart. At this point, like, Ryu's not even gonna find that hook shot before the end. You always hope runners are at least in go mode together before a race ends. Oh no, another big chest. Thunder, this is just cruel.
Maybe it's another slingshot.
Yeah, Ryu might find second magic. That is true.
Nothing he finds is going to cheer him up anyway. Fire arrows. Yeah, and Thunder, he'd need to find the Triforce in a chest and then probably get disqualified because, like, that shouldn't happen. There must have been some hacking somewhere.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, the GTG path, I think, was pretty unambiguous after finding that that Din's. It's a little surprising that you wouldn't take the gamble, but without Furor's Wind, I get it. You can't even make it to the shortcut in Shadow. You would just have to go back through. Yeah, this wasn't quite a jet seed, But Era also put off the 30 skulls for a while, hoping to not have to do trade sequence, we think. So this, sorry?
I was just to say, which absolutely can't blame anybody for.
No one wants to do trade sequence, even the ones who are capable of doing the heat timer override and...
Like, it doesn't even take that long, it's only a few minutes.
Yeah.
Pain.
Yeah. Yeah, that back of Lake Hint, which was kind of a gamble on Era's part. Usually you don't see runners taking the time to get those back of Lake Hints just because they know, you know, it's 40 seconds to a minute that I could have been doing other things. No, Spectre. Not in this tournament. There's no, prize except glory.
Yeah, glory and respect of your peers.
Glory and respect of your peers until they watch you practicing for the next season. They're like, wow, this chump. Yes, the bragging rights are at stake.
Hey,
oh no. No. Oh, Ryu's face is just like, why do I play this game? Why? Maybe this will trigger a, okay, I guess I need to go do outside Ganon Castle Ferry, and oh. You know what I actually didn't do? Yeah. And that's already phase 1 of Ganon down.
He's not messing around with his dog at this point. He's like, screw this.
Also, yeah.
This much stress over here.
Thunder, you have more things to answer for. That was a just swapped hand strength there. Alright everyone, get your GGs in chat for TheAranaut, who will be taking this match.
Where is family?
Oh, another big chest.
Just as Ryu finds another big chest. Oh hey, another one.
Oh, rip. Yep. Oh, Ryu playing Requiem. We have been informed both of the runners will be joining us for an interview.
Hey.
They probably want a couple minutes, but we are on a delay, so hopefully they've, you know, had a little walk. Oh. Oh. Just after the finish. Hey, Ryu. GG's.
Yo, what's up? Thank you for the GG's.
GG's.
We are just watching you get your hook shot.
Yeah, I mean, there was... I saw that RyuuKane finished, and I was like, okay, this is the only place that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, of course, it's this freaking Gerudo. It's the only one that I decided not to push the choose.
Yeah. Also, Era, welcome in. GG's.
GG's.
We saw you.
Yo, GGR.
Hey, Ryu, GG's. Wow, that hook shot, rip.
I mean, I'm really unlucky in Zelda. lately, so yeah, I don't really mind. I don't really care. I mean, it's not like I don't care, but yeah, on seeds like this, I wouldn't play any like I would still play like this. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
So you mentioned it was the one you kind of knew you were taking a gamble passing it by because you only had a few chews left going to GTG, which is why we assumed you were skipping it. But you were also back there as child a few times and you kept not going. So did you just forget about it for a little while, or?
I think the first time I got next to it was when I wanted to go to GTG to push the path for Morpha, thinking that maybe the hookshot was on the first checks.
Mhm.
And yeah, at this point there were a lot of stuff that were explosive lock that I hadn't done yet. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save these shoes because I think I wanted to do GTG. Then I don't remember if I had done this year already. Probably, I guess, but there was also the bottom of the world that I hadn't done. I was like, okay, I kind of need to save some shoes. So I decided not to get the Nereus Dove Grotto.
Sure. And Era, we noticed you put off doing the trade sequence for quite a while. Were you just hoping to find a different magic?
Yeah, been a while. This one. I'm pretty happy with my execution today. But the only biggest error I've done in the entire run is doing too well for nothing, except for Ruto's letter for logically start 3 seconds for the big rounds.
No, you played very well today. Like you said, you went to bottom of the well, which ultimately was just kind of logically required. Towards the end, when you were getting to the end of Shadow, we were getting a little concerned that maybe Din's was actually for Spirit Key Logic and it was gonna end up being AD locking long shot. But then you found it.
Yeah.
Talking about Spirit Key Logic, have you seen the layout of the Smokies? None of them were magic locked.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's why I decided to full clear Spirit, because everything was in logic. Even the magic locked stuff was in because they were not magic because Spirit was not magic locked. The 2 checks that needed the fire source were in logic with only the sticks. I was like, it could be there, it could be there. Well, there was nothing. So
And the fun fact, I want to do a spirit for only spirit child, then going to adult for clear some check for eventually long shot. Then when I'm arrived near the crystal switch, I check my true count. And I'm saying in my head, I don't have many more choose. That's saving a lot of time.
Yeah. You managed to pick up an extra chew pack that Ryu you passed over.
all right, what was that one? I'm curious now.
Chat, help me out here. I think it was in the Dongos. It was early on. Kokiri Storms.
Chaos Storms, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in the free grotto. I usually skip every small chest in the free grottos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Jedi grottos, not free grottos.
Yeah. Yep. Era, you checked back of Lake, which kind of gave you a little bit of an advantage on the path hints. Ryu, the path that you missed was Lake to King Dodongo's.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you freaking serious?
That was so helpful.
Of all the hints!
Yep.
Oh, god dang it.
It's useful to getting a prelude and serenade at adult trip, Adult 1, for doing like a child with a scale of logic and strength from the MC. Also helpful too to getting the light arrows on the on Bluetooth letters.
Damn, the only time I do the Valley Lake opener, it doesn't even help me.
I was
wondering.
wasn't
I
sure
thought
if
you
this was
were a hater of that opening. So
I still am a freaking hater of Valley Lake. But yeah, this time I was like, okay, the spawn is at Temple of Time. I don't have a lot of stuff. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do Valley Lake.
So when you did it, I was wondering. I didn't say anything because I was like, oh, sort of seeing you play. I thought maybe you'd got over the Valley thing and it was like more normal, so I didn't bring it up. But I did notice that you went, and I thought, oh, that's different.
Oh my god, those iron boots.
Yeah, I was pretty happy
Yeah.
finding the iron boost there. I was like, oh, hey, this is actually helpful. And then I see the light arrows and I'm like, oh, hey, that's also helpful. But yeah, I went back to Lake a bunch of times, like a bazillion times. I have no idea.
yeah, you played Serenade and ended up going into Jabu. And I was like, this is the wrong age to play Serenade and go to Lake at.
Monkas.
Yeah, and I even got 40 skulls without a hook. I was like, okay, I hope there's something at target. Freaking piece of heart.
Yeah. Rip.
Let's see. Chat also brought up the hover strats that we saw from both of you. Always very fun swag strats. Aeronaut, you kind of got yeeted in Sacred Forest Meadow.
Yeah.
The moblin hit you and you went about halfway through the maze. And
Yeah. That was a fun trick.
that was very fun to see. I had never seen that before. And Ryu, the hover strats in ice, always so satisfying.
Very swag.
But yeah, chat, did you have any other questions for our runners? Runners, did you have any other general comments about the seed?
Can I not get baited next time?
Only you can decide that, Ryu.
Also, can I freaking get a forest medallion for once?
In fact, after all, on the paper, this was a jet seed with 30 skulls. Because the beginning was so fast, because we can get 4 medallions at 1 hour.
Yeah, honestly, I think if I had done the Gerudo on my first pass to GGG, I would have been in go mode at something like 1 hour. Because I think I've been searching for the hook shot for 1 hour and 30 minutes. What the hell?
Yeah, with iron boots and shot back, I just only need to rush 30 skull, rush big round for magic, and doing shadow, and it's already over.
Yeah, I don't really have any other questions pointed out the things that I really wanted to highlight. But it was so much fun to watch both of you. Aeronaut, are you excited? Without spoilers, because I don't actually know if your opponent has been determined yet, but anyone you're excited to face off against, and Ryu, similarly, you're down but not out. Gonna fight your way back in
So
lower bracket.
exciting. Yeah, thanks for the restream and the match. That was so exciting. I'll try to do continue to do my best at the
Yeah,
second
you better
round.
win, Aranout.
I will try.
Rematch in the final. That's what it will be.
Yeah, who am I up against next? Either Sea Falcon or Hamza. Oh goddamn! Just end me already.
Yeah.
Okay, it's either I win everything back and do the most amazing run ever, which I'm not confident about, honestly, or either you just end me and let me play Wind Waker.
Well, good luck to both of you. Again, it was very fun to watch this. Thank you for letting us restream and for coming in for an interview.
Yeah, GG's. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you again for the restream. It was a very fun race in Vor. Yeah, I sucked ass.
Thanks, dude.
All right. Well, everyone, be sure to give our runners a follow, RyuuKane and TheAranaut. We have their links in here. GG's again. Thanks again to our trackers today. Maybe. Thanks, bot. Luigi and Akashika. Our restreamer, Chungus McKeed, for making sure everything was working behind the scenes. And to all of you for joining us today for yet another S5 match. And of course, Ginger, shoutouts to you being on comms.
Shouts to you, Mel. It's been a good laugh. Been looking forward to this for a while. And, it definitely paid off. So big shouts to everybody. And,
and then
have a good weekend.
And then in about 2 hours, feel free to come back for, I believe it's Freaky Friday at around 7 EST, right?
Freaky Friday with the 1 millionth seed.
Oh, that seed's going to be horrible.
So everyone, make sure to tune into that. And to see us out, we're going to go ahead and raid Blue Sean. So everyone have a fantastic night, and hopefully we'll see you in a couple hours.
Awesome.